Is your money safe? In today's rapidly changing financial landscape, it's crucial to stay informed about the forces that could impact your money. The global economy is more interconnected than ever, and shifts in one part of the world can send ripples across the globe. So, what does this mean for you and your hard-earned cash? Yo, what's up everybody? You're watching Rich Mindset Academy. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making waves in the financial world. It's something that could potentially affect every single one of us, whether you're a seasoned investor or just someone trying to make ends meet. Imagine waking up one day and the US dollar isn't the king of the castle anymore. It's a scenario that might seem far-fetched, but with the rise of new economic powers, it's something we need to consider seriously. I'm talking about a whole new currency on the scene challenging the dollar's dominance. This isn't just a hypothetical situation, it's a real possibility as countries around the world explore alternatives to the dollar. That's exactly what we're diving into today. The rise of BRICS, and what it could mean for your wallet. BRICS, which stands for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, is a group of emerging economies that have been gaining influence on the global stage. We're going to break down exactly what BRICS is, how it came to be, and why it's becoming such a significant player in the global economy. Understanding the origins and goals of BRICS can give us insight into why these countries are pushing for a shift away from the dollar. If the dollar's dominance were to wane, it could lead to significant changes in the value of your assets and the stability of your investments. We'll discuss how to navigate these potential changes and protect your financial future. We'll look at how currency fluctuations can impact the prices of goods and services, and what you can do to mitigate these effects. Because let's be real, nobody wants to be caught slipping when it comes to their hard-earned cash. Financial security is something we all strive for, and staying informed is a key part of achieving that. By understanding the potential challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, you can make more informed decisions about your money. So stick around, and let's make sure you're ahead of the curve on this one. We'll provide you with the insights and information you need to stay on top of these developments and protect your financial well-being. Whether you're an investor, a saver, or just someone trying to make sense of it all, this is information you won't want to miss. Okay, first things first. What exactly is BRICS? We're talking about 5 major players: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. These countries have been making some serious power moves in the global economy, and they've got a few things in common: massive populations, booming economies, and a growing desire to reshape the world order. They've been holding these BRICS summits kind of like their own exclusive club, and lately they've been dropping hints about creating their own shared currency. Now this isn't just some small-time operation. We're talking about a potential seismic shift in how global trade operates. So you might be wondering, why rock the boat? Why are these countries trying to phase out the US dollar? Well, it all boils down to control. For decades, the US dollar has been the go-to currency for international trade. But that gives the US a lot of influence, and some countries are feeling a little stifled. They want more autonomy over their own economies, and they're tired of being vulnerable to US sanctions. Take Russia, for example. When they faced those sanctions after the Ukraine conflict, they started exploring alternative currencies to bypass the restrictions. It's all about having options, people. Now, before you go burying all your cash in the backyard, let's talk about what a BRICS currency could actually mean for the US dollar. Look, the dollar has been on top for a long time, and it's not going down without a fight. But if this new BRICS currency gains traction, it could definitely shake things up. Think about it like this. If fewer people want to use the dollar, its value could drop. That means a weaker dollar, which could lead to higher inflation here in the US. Everything from gas to groceries could get more expensive, and that's not even considering the impact on our savings and investments. This can skyrocket inflation. Let's dive deep how inflation impacts your everyday life and what you can do to safeguard your hard-earned money. Let's get real for a second. Inflation isn't just a buzzword economists throw around. It's a very real phenomenon that affects us all. A weaker dollar means your hard-earned cash won't stretch as far. This can make everything from groceries to vacations more expensive. Remember that avocado toast you love? It's not just a trendy brunch item, it's a symbol of how inflation can affect even the simplest pleasures. Yeah, that could easily jump up in price. And it's not just avocado toast. We're talking about all kinds of food and dining experiences. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Inflation can have a ripple effect, impacting various aspects of your life in ways you might not even realize. We're talking about everything from rent to gas to your Netflix subscription potentially going up. These are everyday expenses that can add up quickly. And if you're just keeping your savings in a regular bank account, guess what? You're not doing enough to protect your money. Inflation is silently eating away at your money. It's like a hidden tax that reduces your purchasing power over time. It's like having a hole in your pocket, slowly draining your funds. You might not notice it immediately, but over time, the impact is significant. Now the million-dollar question, will this BRICS currency actually become a reality? Honestly, the jury's still out on that one. Some experts are saying it's only a matter of time before the dollar gets dethroned, while others are more skeptical. Look, creating a new global currency is no walk in the park. It requires a ton of trust, coordination, and a whole lot of political willpower. And let's not forget the BRICS nations themselves have their own internal differences to work through. So while the dollar might still reign supreme for now, the long game is far from over. Alright, so we've covered a lot of ground, and you might be feeling a little anxious about your finances. But here's the good news. Knowledge is power, and by being informed, you can take steps to protect yourself. First off, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your savings. Instead of keeping everything in cash, explore other options like index funds, real estate, or even precious metals like gold. These assets tend to hold their value better during times of inflation. And remember, this isn't about timing the market perfectly. It's about making smart, long-term financial decisions that can weather any economic storm. So there you have it. The BRICS are shaking things up, and the future of the US dollar is anything but certain. The global financial landscape is undergoing a seismic shift, and it's crucial for us to stay ahead of the curve. But here's the thing, change is inevitable. The only constant in the world of finance is change itself. Markets rise and fall, currencies gain and lose value, and new economic powers emerge while others wane. The global economy is constantly evolving, and we need to adapt with it. This means being proactive, staying informed, and being ready to pivot when necessary. It's not just about reacting to changes, but anticipating them and positioning ourselves to benefit. The key takeaway here is to stay informed, stay vigilant, and don't be afraid to adjust your financial game plan as needed. Whether you're an investor, a business owner, or just someone trying to manage your personal finances, flexibility and knowledge are your best allies. Now I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the shifting economic landscape? How do you think these changes will impact your financial strategies? Do you think a BRICS currency will actually take off? Will it challenge the dominance of the US dollar, or will it face insurmountable obstacles? Your insights and opinions are valuable, and I encourage you to share them. Let me know in the comments below. Engaging in these discussions helps us all to better understand the complexities of the global economy and to prepare for whatever the future may hold. Remember, the name of the game is to be one step ahead. The financial landscape is always changing, and the more you know, the better equipped you'll be to navigate it successfully. Whether it's the rise of BRICS, inflation, or any other economic curveball, the key is to stay informed, stay adaptable, and never stop learning. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.